What's up YouTube, WinterGuard here. Back into Project Diablo 2 for a little more magic find. I'm going to take my Sorc into cows today, and we're going to see how many runs it takes to get a GG drop. But I will keep running cows until I hit something, and that's where I will end the video. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. First, let me take a look at the Sorc. Sorc is now at... let's see here. We're at 276 magic find. I think the last thing I changed was... I think I upgraded my gloves. No, it might have been the boots. Yeah, I got magic find on my boots. I only had like 5 magic find on a pair of rares. And I got magic find on a slam on these silk weaves. So we're up a little higher, and then whatever my merc gets, of course. He is still at, I still haven't socketed this Andes. So we got, I think 23 plus just... No, he's straight up damaged now. I forgot I switched him up for survivability. He's got a lot of stuff that I switched for bail runs. Because he was getting his butt whipped in there pretty bad. So he now has some goblin toes for a crushing blow. 18% crushing. The armor, I'd like to get a fortitude made. So I need to get a low rune at some point. So that's probably going to be, I'll either have to trade for that, or if I get lucky and get a drop. But we'll see. I do need to upgrade that and decide what I'm going to put in the Andes. Like I said, I also got that in bail runs. It was in one of my last videos. If you haven't seen that yet, that was a pretty decent drop off of bail. So what else did we change? Changed his gloves as well. Needed a little more damage there. It's got the IAS on these laying hands. Decent gloves. The slam wasn't great. Got lightning resist on them, but laying hands is always a good pair of gloves for your merc. So we'll do that, and we'll get into the runs. And like I said, I'm going to just keep on cranking out cows until I get what I consider a GG drop. And you guys can decide if you think the same. So let's go ahead and get into it. Before we get started, if you like what I'm doing, give me a sub, a like, a share, hit the notification bell, all those YouTube things that they want you to shout out to get more attention. So let's get into it. Okay, we're on run 5, and one thing I'll say, I don't like using lightning on cows. I think fire works better, but I don't have an absolution to respect, so there's that. Right here we get our first item. It's a towel weapon. I pick up gold for gambling. Get these guys out of the way. As you'll see, it rolls horribly. It's +1 to all the masteries, so it's a horrible weapon. Same run, and I think what we're going to get here, I believe it's a small charm. Yeah, decent little small charm. It's 100 poison with faster run walk, which is a nice little combo. Again, still same run 5. And last item here is going to be an amulet. Unique amulet's always exciting. Get everything cleared out here. Give this a quick ID. Atmos. Not bad. Okay, we're up to run 7. And we're going to get a grand charm drop here. Clear this stuff out of the way. Give this a quick ID. We'll get a Jav Skiller. Plain, but still, I'll take it. I'll probably use that at some point. Okay, we're up to run 8, and we'll get a pair of goblin toes that drop here. Decent little boots. Actually great low-level boots, but they're used on mercs with the crushing blow, so these are really nice. Okay, still on the same run, run 8, and we get a small charm drop here. Clear the rest of this stuff out. They're 20 life, 10 poison resist, which is really nice. Too bad they're not lightning, but still great. Okay, we're up to run 10, near the end of it actually. The last few cows, and I get the unique tomb wand, which is King Leoric, which is a really nice drop, but unfortunately it gets the worst possible rolls. So you see there +1 summon. So great drop, bad rolls. Okay, we're on run 12, and this time we'll get actually a couple of nice little jewels here. First one's going to be a 25 max damage, which 15 is the highest I've ever gotten, but with the prefix and suffix, that's actually good. Next one here just pops out of a box, which is why I open all of them, and out of a rock I get a map. But on this jewel we get 40 ED, which is the highest possible roll. So we're all the way up to the 19th run, and we'll get a grand charm drop here. Got to clear out a bunch of stuff with this. Alright, we'll get the ID on it here, and it's 15 all resist, the highest you can roll on a grand charm. Then here we kill Cow King and we get another towel. Real world problems here with space. I was trying to collect a bunch of full rejuves for runs later. We get the ID on it, and it's another crappy one, a 1-2-1, little better but not much. Very next run we get a pair of train gloves. Go ahead and give these an ID. I think this is the second pair of these I've gotten. Now, and I picked up an atlas along the way somewhere. So we'll probably slam those, see what kind of roll we get. So we're up to run 21 now. A little bit of a streak, so that's 3 in a row that we've gotten something usable. Right here you'll see a unique Slayer Guard. Get an ID on these. And these roll +1. So even though we're getting decent drops, the rolls have been really bad. Okay, last run, run 24, and this is what I consider the GG drop for these runs. And as you see, an ohm rune drops. So decent high rune. I need a low, and I already have another ohm, so I will probably be cubing those two up, but that's it. So we finished on run 24. I got an ohm rune for my last drop. I consider that a pretty GG run. So we would end it there. Now, I was talking earlier, I needed to make a fortitude. Now, I already had an ohm from before, so I could technically make a low rune to use in the fort. So I'll probably end up doing that. So next time I'll probably have that built. Well, let me back up. I need to get a decent base for that. So as soon as I get a base, I will make a fortitude. Okay, so let's take a look at what we got, and we'll do like I did before. We'll slam this stuff and see what kind of slams we get. So I got another pair of goblin toes, which are a decent pair of boots, even though they're low level. Now these have a higher crushing blow than the boots my Merc currently have on, so we'll probably switch those out if these don't brick. I think like on the fizz and magic damage reduction we rolled 4s, which is decent. Let me take a look at the boots I got on my Merc right now. So I got 5s on those, so the only difference being the ones he has on are better, except for the crushing blow part. Well, I'll probably actually slam both of these, and we'll decide which ones to put on the Merc. Okay, I also got a Bariza. I actually got this on the way to get the leg, so I didn't have that in the video. I upped this to a Colossus For those who don't know, you can put a pull, I think it's pull, lum, and a perfect green gem and upgrade that to an elite version. Now look at the damage on this. It's 167 to 555. That's pretty daggone high. I'm going to slam this and hope for some sockets. I don't have a puzzle box, so we're just going to just go with a slam and see what happens. The enhanced damage on this is 290 already out of a potential 300 max. So this thing's pretty solid. And we'll give that a slam. What else did I get? I got another pair of Frosties. I'll slam those. Another Ghost Armor, which I'm still using that on my sorceress right now. I'd love to get some sockets in one of these, so hopefully we can get that. I got 2 Tau weapons. I can slam these for the heck of them. That one rolled really crappy on the spells, and that one was even worse. There's ones across the board. Might not even waste a shard on that. I got 44. You get a lot of these in cows, so I got a pretty good stack of them, but one across the board, that's probably not even worth slamming, so I'll probably just leave that be. I got an Ariat's face for barbs, and it rolled +1, so it's not that great either, but I'll slam it for the heck of it. A pair of Trang gloves. Poison skill on those is decent, almost perfect, so we'll slam those. I've got another Atmas, and I'll probably, and I upped it as well. Its defense is 1320, so it's pretty solid. So we'll do a slam on those, see if we can get some sockets. It's an embossed plate normally, and I upped it to lacquered. The recipe for that is Lemco and Perfect Diamond, if I'm not mistaken. I also got one Jav Skiller, a 15 all res, which is pretty nice. These gems are kind of cool, but oh wait, which wrong ones? Here we go. I got a 40 ED jewel and a +25 max damage jewel. The +25 is not the highest. It could go higher than that. I don't know what the max is on that. It would have been nice to get a separate affix on the jewel, but 40 is perfect as far as the enhanced damage, so that's kind of cool. And then let's see it. Oh, the King of Leoric Tomb Wand. Very disappointed in the rolls, as you can see. It's got +1 skills, and then I think it did roll +3 on Raised Skelly, which is the only good thing out of this set. It was the minimum on the mastery as well. So a very disappointing roll on this unique, even though it's a great wand for a summon necro. And the rolls were horrible. But we'll go ahead and slam it and see what we get. Okay, let's start with these goblin toes. Alright, so this is the one the Merc had. No, this is the one I found. Let's see what this one does. Brick. Don't have to worry about that. Please don't break. Alright. Cold resist. Okay. Well, this one had the 5 fizz and magic damage reduction, so that's actually a better pair, except the crushing blow is a little lower. So, a little more resist. So, not too bad. Let's do this Barizo. Now, I might throw this on a Zon at some point, just for the damage. The only thing is the strength requirements on this. So if we get a lot of sockets, we could probably get some requirement reduction on it and get that to where you don't have to pump that much strength into it to use it. So let's see what kind of, well, it might be all for mood if it bricks. So let's see what we get. No brick. Oh, crap. Okay, 1 socket. Probably won't use it now. Really needed the minus requirements to make that good. Okay, the Frosties. No brick. Poison resist. Junk. Alright, give me some sockets on this bad boy. Brick. You know what? I'm not going to do either one of these. If I get like a 2 across the board, maybe I'll slam them, but they're not even worth the shards. All right, train gloves, brick, Arits, gen mana. Not worth. All right, give me some sockets. Fire resist. Not worth. And last, even though this is kind of a crappy one, we'll go ahead and slam it. And it brick. That's fine. I probably wouldn't have used it until I get a better one for a necro. Okay, I think that's everything that I wanted to slam. Like I said, I got an ohm rune for my final drop, so we will probably start hunting for a base and cube those ohms into a low rune and go ahead and make a fortitude for my mercenary. So that wraps it up. Pretty decent, 24 runs total. It's averaged me about 10 or 11 minutes of run, so a little over 4 hours worth of running cows to get what I got. The ohm room made it worth it. The rest of the stuff, considering the bricks, not a whole lot of it was useful. Maybe a couple of the Skiller Grand Charm is always useful, and the all resists, I'll put that in the bank just in case I need to stack resists on one of my next characters. Oh crap, I completely forgot one. I had an Atmos. That one rolled kind of on the minimum end. The attack rating bonus is on the lower end of that. Let's go ahead and slam it real quick. Plus 10 energy. Yeah. We'll use it in a pinch. There's better out there. But it didn't break, so we'll hang on to it. Okay, that wraps it up. And we'll come up with something else to put before you guys here shortly. I'm thinking about doing some amulet caster crafting. I do need to collect some mats for that, so that might be later on. I'm not sure what I'll be doing next, but we'll probably put something together and have before you guys here shortly. You guys have a great day and keep on farming.